Yeah. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Doggie Diamonds. You already know Doggie Diamonds TV. I'm here doing what I do best, doing these interviews. I'm here with motherfucking, introduce yourself to the people.
Man, King Bo Bands on the check-in, man. BDM Cartel Gang, man. You know what it is. Word up. I'm here with my nigga Doggie Diamonds, man.
Mother, what is it? Finish it.
Mother, oh yeah. Mother effing party, man.
Mother effing party. How you spell the effing? Just
EFFEN.
Oh shit, like this,
yeah,
like this right here. Oh shit,
yeah.
effing cucumber. Whoa, like what would you mix this with?
Honestly, I think I go more with the pineapple juice.
So this like some healthy shit. Like you drinking you getting cucumber, pineapple, and liquor.
Yeah.
You could take this whole shit to the head.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you know what that means?
You mean like the whole?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You down that shit?
You know, I'm not really like shit.
A drinker like that?
Yeah, I'm more of a smoker.
Okay, but a shot, like a few shots of this with your smoke, you good?
Shot easy. When I was young, I used to be able to do shit like that.
So,
bad for your liver.
Yeah, you got a big record, Mother Effing Party.
Yes, sir. Mother Effing Party, produced by Stan the Man. This shit is a banger.
Definitely got the major super duper cosign.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the big bro, 50
from the man himself.
Yes, sir. Through that post, about two of them, a couple post stuff. He been pushing the record, letting niggas know he feeling it.
When you seen that on his IG, did you see it, or I know your phone you probably had to throw your phone against the wall. Which one was it?
He was actually in Texas at South by Southwest. Ironically, about to perform at the This Is 50 stage.
Oh wow!
In Texas, and me and Smith was sitting there. And he's like, "Yo, he said this shit jokingly at first, like, yo, I think 50 just posted your shit because we couldn't really get reception in the spot.
Okay.
So like our phones was like kind of geeking out. And then next thing you know, we refreshing and shit. We're like, oh shit, like, oh, he really did post this shit. So we ran outside real quick to get some reception and check it out, and it was real.
It's a good record, but you think it's a little bit of that Queens bias too, because you are from Queens, right?
I think if it was gonna be Queens bias, it would have been Queens bias.
Okay.
Because I've been out here, so
I was fronting this shit. I was bullshit. I was like, yo, they on that Queens shit. You know what I'm saying? You know these Queens niggas. What part of Queens you from?
I'm from the north side, Jamaica, Linden Boulevard, be exact, Cambridge Heights.
Yeah, because I'm confused. Y'all, some dudes be saying south side, some dudes be saying north side. What's the difference?
Basically just,
a block that separate y'all and shit?
If it was a block that separates us, I guess it would be maybe Merrick Boulevard.
Okay.
Like over where Linden and Merrick meet, like over there.
Yeah. I get lost in Queens. I see 135th Street, Road, Place, and you think that shit is right there. That shit like 10 blocks down and shit.
You know what's crazy? I get lost. Like, I had a harder time picking up names. Like, going to Brooklyn? And yeah, you got name streets and all that. Because it's like, if you got St. Mark's over here, and you got, let's say, for example, Pennsylvania over here, how the hell did you know that was going to come next?
Oh, yeah, we know.
It's like you have to be from here to know that.
Yeah.
It's like, at least in Queens, it's a numeric system. It's like, 111, 112 comes next, or 110 is going that way.
See, I never looked at it like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I still get lost in Queens and shit.
That's because the places and roads and all that shit.
I'm like, what the fuck is all this shit?
Everybody be like, yo, 112, and then 112 Road, and then 112 Drive, and then 112, and then 113th. That be fucking people up.
Nah. In Brooklyn, we know that the next block is just like after Nostrum. We just know Marcy is next,
right?
Tompkins, and then we just know that. Like we just know that.
Nah, y'all know that's like second nature to y'all.
Look, and you got to know when you get in certain places in Brooklyn, the streets is named after all the places upstate. So Schenectady, Troy, Albany, all that shit is the towns upstate. Okay. Utica, all that shit is places upstate.
Right.
One Troy is the funeral home, so you don't ever want to go to one Troy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's some other shit. Everybody know what one Troy is in Brooklyn. But music, I've known you for a while, just been grinding, doing this music thing. Has it ever been a time where you said, yeah, I don't want to do this shit no more, man. I give up. A lot of motherfuckers is fronting on my ability. I don't feel like I'm getting my just due. I quit.
I wouldn't say, because that's the first thing about me is I don't really quit nothing.
Okay.
So it's not really about quitting. I get frustrated sometimes. Like, like I'm a human being. So if you do something that you think is dope and like it don't get the feedback that you expect, like of course it could be frustrating sometimes. But for the most part, You know what I'm saying? It's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? I watched a lot of artists before. I was a fan first.
Yeah.
So I seen it happen to many people before me. So it didn't start with me. You know what I'm saying? I done seen artists where I was like, I heard records like, yo, that's it. He's out of here. And
it didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? So
how do you know though? Because when you do a record about you know, liquor and party, because I want the people to know that you actually party, you're on the scene, you go to the club, you're leaving here right now, going somewhere.
Yeah.
You hang out a lot. You throw money on the chicks and everything.
Man, it's a lifestyle, man.
You have
it's
you
my
have
job
a good time.
description.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You actually are in the mix.
I'm an entertainer.
How do you know when your record is a go though, or you just trial and error?
The artist's job is to work.
Okay.
And as far as when you know, there's only one way to know, and that's the people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The people gonna let you know. It's always, you know, the feedback.
Reason why I'm asking you that, because do you get a little annoyed now that it seems like the DJs are trying to dictate what the people are gonna like instead of actually playing it for the people to see if the people like it?
That to me has always been, it's a catch-22. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, if you want a DJ to push your record and you want him to really be behind it, he gotta feel it.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want them to play what you want them, like whatever you want them to play, yeah, you want them to do that, but at the same time, you gotta give them their free space to, because they're gonna push and promote harder, whatever they feel, whatever they heart is into, you know what I'm saying?
Nowadays, for the new artists that's coming out, what, in your opinion, what do the DJs like? Because I know you being from New York, you've heard that New York sound. Then you heard a little bit of the bounce come from the South. Then you heard a little bit of the drill come, and a lot of that has got incorporated into the New York sound. But when you did this record, you used a classic. You know what I'm saying? That everybody loved worldwide. Do you go ahead? Do you feel like sometimes the DJs want you to be like you from Atlanta, or they want you to be like you from Chicago and various places, but you like, nah, I'm from New York. I want to do some shit that sound like my city.
At one time, I felt like that.
Okay.
I gotta keep it real and say definitely, because at one point, New York was just lost.
Yeah.
Like we just didn't have no identity. We was just totally lost, and I believe all the artists started to, you know, when you turn on New York radio and, you know, this is where you want to be in rotation, and you're listening and you don't hear anything that sounds like us in rotation, period. It's, you know, it's kind of like an unspoken, that's not what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So now you automatically try to go ahead and go and do something to fit the criteria, which might be out of your region, you know what I'm saying? But then on the catch-22 to that too, you gotta go back. You could go back to, you know, what was that? Life After Death.
Yeah.
You see, Big, he did the Notorious Thug joint, right?
He was testing different markets.
The problem, like to me, is we've been doing that. New York been versatile, but it's a difference when you're oversaturated. It's like you go to a 2-disc CD and you had one joint like that.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Not 20.
Right. Like in New York, we've been versatile, but now when you oversaturate.
Even Jay-Z doing like Big Pimpin'.
Right. You see what I'm saying? But then the whole album don't sound like that.
Okay.
It's like we've been able to dibble and dabble because it goes like just like out of town hustling. Like New Yorkers could go anywhere. We are everywhere. That's a fact. Like you look inside our city, our radio sounds like everywhere else, but the people are, you know, we're not full of everywhere else.
Yeah.
It's not a whole bunch of people from everywhere else living in New York. New Yorkers are everywhere. Yeah. So, you know, we move around. You know, that's why I don't really like the phrase culture vulture. Like, you know, we were just talking about that. On the way here, it's like kind of basically saying don't be versatile and don't pick up on things as you go around. You know, if somebody's not West Indian and they, you know, go over to Jamaica and they catch the vibe and, you know what I'm saying, they do a joint, and I think it's more saluting. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, of course we know he's not Jamaican. Of course we know he's not from here. But if he was here when he made it and he's rubbing elbows with reggae artists, and, you know, I believe it's cool. So basically you was fucking with that Snoop Lion shit then, because I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Be now, see, that was, you know, salute to Snoop and all that. We love you, Snoop, but we was like, what the fuck? I didn't get it. You know, I thought he just smoked some good weed and was just fucking around. and just having fun with everybody.
Speaking of weed, smoking became a part of the culture, you know. But I remember growing up and seeing a lot of the elders, you know, they smoked, they got high, but they didn't smoke all day, every day. Like, they would get high on the weekends or get high after work. Now motherfuckers is smoking all day, every day, smoking all types of fucking weed and shit. Did the shit get a little too crazy for you with the weed?
You know, weed, I'm a supporter of weed, but when you start talking about all that wax shit and all that other kind,
you going right where I'm going.
Yeah, nah, I ain't never even tried it. That's not really my lane. If I can't break it down and roll it and smoke it, I'm not really into it. Like all that melting shit. I don't know. That's crazy to me. I start.
What gets you higher though? Is it papers, blunts, or bongs? I wouldn't know. I never smoked.
In order, I'm gonna say bongs, papers, then blunts.
What's your choice?
Prefer papers.
Papers.
Facts. Raw papers to be exact.
Okay, so that's like what? Because all I know is Easy Water and Bamboo.
Yeah, it's basically like I guess the organic version of that, like a healthier, so to speak. You know.
Yo, ain't Easy Water and like Bamboo the same text as Bible paper?
Yeah.
That's the same shit.
Feels the same.
Yeah, niggas smoke weed. Niggas smoking weed out of Bible paper. Like, it's just the realest shit, you know.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. So, what's next for you? What you working on? We know you got this big record out. Of course, you're gonna do some visuals, right?
Tonight we getting started. This is part 1 of the video tonight. Part 2 is tomorrow. We should be wrapping it up. Yeah, we're gonna get this one out the way. Mother effing party.
Any chance that somebody might slide through and give you that big cameo? Or you?
I mean, you know, we gonna wait and see.
We'll see what happens.
You know, we definitely reached out and we've been in contact. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what happens. You know what I'm saying? It's all love either way.
Yeah. I mean, you already got.
Is there,
yeah, you already got like.
I ain't mad if you don't show up, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
What made you pick the effing out of all these so-called vodkas and liquors and champagnes and all that? What made you pick effing?
I guess the fact that nobody really talks about it.
Okay.
Like, you know, you hear everybody talking about, Patron this, and you know what I'm saying, Henny that, and you know what I'm saying, and you know, it was kind of, I guess, the unspoken bottle that's just been sitting there. You know
nice looking bottle though.
Nah, it's cool.
It should look dope.
Like, honestly, the liquor itself ain't, it's not, get you there.
Yeah.
Definitely get you there. It's not no soft, weak shit.
One person I want to cover before we go, Russ. Could you speak about Russ? Because I know a lot of times people see the hashtag, they see the shout out, they seen
Russ City.
Yeah, Russ City. They seen you do records with Russ City. They seen all that, and then they didn't see him anymore. Could you explain to some people who he was and what happened to him? That
That was my motherfucking brother. Okay. You know what I'm saying, from another mother. We go back to when Pampers down there, you know what I'm saying? That was like my bro for real. He actually started me on rapping, you know what I'm saying? He rapped first. Him and shout out my road manager Freaky Meek. They actually both was on writing from elementary school and shit.
Okay.
And I didn't start writing raps till about 15, like high school and shit. Fucking with them.
Okay.
They had actually wrote a diss rap. Like, I'm smoking and shit. We was coming from.
You smoking at 15?
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn.
I've been smoking since 94.
No wax and shit, though.
Nah, no wax. Yeah. Back then it was skunk and brand song.
Yeah, remember I need some skunk.
Yeah, really, though. I used to come to LP from young. I used to be on Linden Powell in Brooklyn, man. I was traveling. I would move, you know what I'm saying? I say king of New York, man. It's not to disrespect nobody, but I've been all over.
You was going back to Evergreen Palmetto back in the day?
Man, I probably been over there with my sister. Like our older sister.
That was a big weed
They took me everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Well, once they found out I smoked, they was like, shit, we ain't put you on, we ain't start you.
Yeah.
So it's whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So Russ was writing.
Yeah, we was in Taco Bell on Jamaica Avenue. I think we was in Francis Lewis summer school at the time. We was in summer school. And they, sat down to write some shit. I was clowning the whole time, like, yo, man, because they, like, in the zone, like, niggas quiet, they sitting down, it's kind of like I was in this shit by myself. I'm like, damn, nobody talking, nobody doing nothing. So I'm just popping hella shit. Hey, what the fuck, hurry up, that shit better be hot, man. Niggas sitting there, by the time I'm finished eating, man, this shit ain't done, I'm leaving. all kinds of shit. So, you know, by the time I'm done, they finished writing, and they thought they was funny. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, all right, let me hear that shit. Shit better be hot. And they were sitting there, I guess I was getting on their nerves while they was writing, so they was writing dissing me and shit.
Oh, shit.
So after they kicked their bars, I'm like, oh, shit. Like, niggas, both of y'all niggas, I'm like, oh, y'all think y'all funny. So, you know, I took my little 24 hours, like, you know, because I was like, I ain't no rapper, I don't rap. But my pride, I was like, nah, I got to get these niggas back. I can't just let them slide like that. So I wrote a joint going at both of them, and they just blew it up. Like, they ran around the hood, yo, y'all heard? Next thing I know, everybody like, yo, I heard you wrote a rap. I'm like, damn, I was walking around with this piece of paper folded up in my back pocket for like a month or two. Like, seriously, everybody wanted to hear it. I was kicking it all the time. Everybody like, yo, you lying. You never rapped before? Like, you lying. I guess because I was such a fan of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I listened to this shit so much. But, you know, after that, you know, they hyped me up to, like, you know, I'm going to write another one. And then shit just happened. Russ Blade, he was like the pioneer of this shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He passed. He got murdered in a robbery.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 2015 summertime.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace to the bro. And you know, pretty much we was 1 foot out, 1 foot in. Man, he's right there on our way, trying to get in, get out.
Yeah, I remember like y'all had so much going on at that particular time, and
he was grooving.
I commend you for not quitting, because I really was like, damn, Bo probably just gonna just put it down, because
a lot of people say,
I never saw y'all not together.
Nah, that's
like y'all was one. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all was like the same person almost. When I saw him, I seen you. When I seen you, I saw him. So when he was no longer here, I was like, damn, what Bo gonna do? You know what I'm saying? As far as like, and then you still here a few years later striving. So I commend you for that.
You know, because just like I said, he started me, man. So, you know, now it's kind of like, you know, when you hear somebody who started you do something and they tell you, like, yo, you know, I think you the illest dude out. Like, I think you the best, you know, but me knowing it ain't shit, we got to prove this to the world.
I mean, I am mad because I don't got a Cartel Gang sweater. I see one over there, so I'm a little pissed off about that.
Oh, nah, we got you. You know, what size you?
I'm an XL, man.
Copy.
Yeah, XL and shit. You know, I rock that with respect. This is King Bo, definitely somebody that y'all, if y'all haven't been paying attention to, pay attention to. He's definitely been traveling all around the United States, you know, doing his thing, putting out music on various music outlets. Hot 97, Shade 45, Power, all over.
And working.
What was your first rap name?
Debo.
Debo. Okay.
Debo.
So you actually end up changing it up and shortening it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I didn't like Debo because Debo was kind of given to me from like the schoolyard, like.
You was the bully?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. You was always bigger than everybody?
Yeah, I'm not in height, but I was always a little fat kid.
Yeah.
And, you know, so junior high school, you know, I think I had the most knockouts in the schoolyard.
That's what's up.
And I think I really did.
Because I don't think people know, like, we did used to play knockout, but we didn't knock out old ladies and shit like these little niggas is doing. Like, you would, the deal was to knock out a grown man. Like, you know, because when you 12, you find a nigga that's like 23, and that was a grown man to you, and you want to hit that nigga and knock him the fuck out and shit. So
that's how you get stripes.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to talk about the females real quick. At one point, having a little weight on you, you wasn't shit. You know, you always, you know, you was the cute teddy bear and all that shit. You got a beard, you ain't shit. Now all that shit is like a gift now and shit. Now you get a lot of chicks for having beards and having weight on you and shit. I fuck around and lost weight. They like all the big dudes now and shit. And now they tell me I'm frail. What the fuck is going on?
I mean, you know, I think everybody got their preference. You know what I'm saying? Because you still probably find a chick that, you know, still go for the light skin.
I still get y'all.
You know, whatever. You know, like
y'all niggas is in though, man. I'm gonna blame Ross.
We made a comeback.
It's that nigga Ross. Well, first let's keep it real. Freeway kind of brought the beard and that look. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody else kind of came after him and shit though. But we ain't never really going.
You see me like because like and you know just to clarify, like, I think I put it in one of my verses somewhere, but. I didn't really try to jack nobody with no bed shit. Like I'm a hairy motherfucker, and like this comes from like my grandfather. Like we Jamaican, so my grandfather. You see a picture of my grandfather. He's been bearded since I know him.
Yes.
Like that's just in history, it's the sickest. Like not one hair out of place. Type of ill shit. Like
his beard is very important.
So from jump, once I think I hit like high school. And like shit, just like I'm like, damn. I was 14 buying older niggas in my hood liquor. Like they would tell me, yo, go to the liquor store for me. You know what I'm saying? Because from the time I was 14, they thought I was 21, 22. Like I had my beard on and shit and all that. I was, And so like a lot of people, I think, are just going with the trend.
The fad and
they're going with the trend. But you check the facts. I mean, everybody who know me for years know like. Shit, ever since he had facial hair growing in, he rocked his beard. He used to keep it low. Now he just bring it out. Like he just never been a smooth faced dude.
Yeah.
It just didn't happen.
Last question. At the climate that we're in right now, it's a lot of beefs in hip hop. Some of it is lyrical. Some of the shit spilled over into the streets, and unfortunate events take place. When you see some of the shit happen. What do you think? Like, do you think the lyrical part is cool? Like when it's this person versus this person, or do you say, man, that shit gonna go too far? Somebody might get hurt.
The lyrical stuff to me is always cool in a competitive nature.
Okay.
But this is where us as adults, we all know where going too far and going overboard is. So once you open a certain can of worms. Don't be upset if somebody decides to say, "To hell with this music shit." Like,
punch you in your head.
Yeah, like because that's just the way it go. Like, you could, like even down to the battle rap. I remember I was watching battle raps.
Yeah, I used to be like, I couldn't do
it. Right, it was like certain shit, like what I'm saying. But then you seen, like I remember one dude said, "I got my gun on me." He lifted up his shirt and showed the gun, and dude punched the shit out of him.
Shout out to the homie E&J.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was like, I don't even know who was. I just know he showed the gun, and dude knocked him the fuck out for that. Yeah. And I was like, yo, how do you not expect to get knocked out for that? You just showed me a gun and told me I'm gonna shoot you.
You mad because I'm styling on you. That's
right, exactly. And it was like, yo, bro. I don't know. You just showed me a gun.
Yeah.
It's you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done talking.
Yeah, rap is fuck rap.
You just showed me a gun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what this conversation's been over right now. So, certain people, you go overboard. You know what I'm saying? You ask for it. You don't look crazy when it come your way.
How do you feel about the era we're in, though? Where like the disrespect is at an all-time high, though. Like, you could be on the internet and niggas will put on your comments, "Yo, suck my dick," your mother and all this shit. Like, where we from, I feel like a lot of the internet shit is like the coward's playground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you won't say some shit to a man's face, don't type it. But I just know it was certain shit that was said to you that you got your ass whipped.
And it's like people, once again, you're going overboard. People go overboard.
Yeah.
And it's like, to me, I think everybody that does all that corny internet shit, it should just be like, how they got the purge night?
Yeah.
Just one good night a year where we get everybody's IP addresses and get to pull up on niggas. Like, what happened, son? All y'all world star niggas and all this and that, everybody want to be funny. We should get one night out the year.
One night out the year where we had a purge.
And make sure,
Make sure you about what you typed you was about.
That's it. If you said it on the internet, somebody comes, you should be able to one time a year.
And I want to say this too. We don't have to always have this bravado. Some of us are from, the streets, so we talk a certain way. So we come off our exterior seem very, very tough and confrontational, but we not like that all day, every day.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of dudes, when they see us on the internet, they think they got to try to match that and say, yo, I ain't no sucker. Because even dudes will be like, yo, no dick riding or nothing, but I fuck with you. And it's like, yo, just say you fuck with me.
Have to say
yeah,
that,
you
right?
ain't have to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to look at you like, oh, you fuck with me, get off my dick.
Nah, but in this era, you know, in their defense, in this era, it's like, that's why compliments is at all time low.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because
like,
you can't say shit to, you can't say nothing to a female.
Yeah, because motherfuckers
you can't say nothing to nobody.
Yo, but
anything you say,
but peep game,
a chick can even take it out.
If you're an attractive chick, I'm supposed to be in your DM trying to get some neck. I'm heterosexual. That's what the fuck I'm supposed to do. How you gonna screenshot my shit and be like, he was in my DMs? Ain't I supposed to be in your DMs?
The part that gets disgusting though is like, all right, cool, you could be beautiful, whatever. Like, somebody held the door for you. Say thank you.
Yeah, you right.
Somebody asks you what time it is. Don't mean he's trying to fuck you. He could. But
some of these dudes though be so thirsty they fuck it up for the dudes who don't give a fuck. Cause I seen dudes follow a chick like anything. 6 blocks.
Yeah.
Oh, and all the chicks who walk around with headphones on, y'all not low. Y'all not listening to nothing. Cut it out. That's your defense mechanism to ignore dudes. Mm-hmm. Some of the ladies already put me on the game. They ain't listening to shit. That's their way of not responding. Cause every chick that I've ever saw on the street and I said something to, she was like, what? You heard me. You know what I'm saying? So if she don't say what, she don't want to talk to you. I get the what all the time. I ain't going front. But I'm here. Give them all your social network, Bo.
Oh, shit. King Bo Bands. KingBobandz. Check out my website. My website is up now, kingbobands.com. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we moving. We got.
So that's Snap, that's Instagram, that's Twitter, that's everything.
Yes, King Bo Bands. And hold on, matter of fact, I think my Snap and my Facebook is KingBo718. Excuse me. KingBo718.
You got anything on iTunes?
Yeah. Like, oh hell yeah. My single King of New York featuring Junior Reed.
Okay.
That's out there on iTunes right now. Me and Blaze, our debut album, you know what I'm saying, from the duo group we was doing, Just Music, Fuck Politics. That's out there on iTunes. I got a couple singles on Say So, A Real G, Bless. There's a lot of shit on there.
Do you have a SoundCloud?
Yes, sir. On the SoundCloud is KingBo718.
KingBo718. Shout out to Smith, Backdoor Movement.
You go to the website, you'll be able to find all my social media. KingBobands.com.
Yeah, that's the best way. Just go to the website.
Go to the website and you can go to all the social media.
And shout out to FM Vodka. I guess they
Fitz,
unofficially sponsored this interview right here, you know, but we'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to FM Vodka and shit. And got the cucumber and shit. You can mix this. Look, you can even blend you some cucumber juice, put it through the juicer, put that shit in there.
You like healthy and drunk.
That's what I'm saying. You healthy and drunk and shit. You can get drunk and do some push-ups and shit like that. So that's what it is. So, Bo, I want to thank you for coming.
Appreciate you.
After the video drop, I want you to come back, talk about the video. Plus, I just want you to rock with me one day. We talk about all types of topics and shit. All types of crazy,
I got an album coming this summer, Life for the King.
Yep. So,
you know what I'm saying? Got a lot to talk about.
He'll be back. So if you want to get in contact with Bo, if you don't hit him up on his website, that's the best way. But if you want to do business with him, you can hit Backdoor BDM. Shout out to Smith.
And at Freaky Mickey, Freaky_MEEKY. Shout out to Freak, Backdoor BDM, my nigga Smith. They handle all the BI. You holler at them, we lit.
Yeah, and business it's not an S, it's a $ at the end. There's no S at the end of business. It's all $signs. Maybe like 4 of them too. So get it, make sure you do the right thing. I'm Doggie Diamonds, King Bo. We out of here. Peace.
Yes, sir.